According to VOA, a court in Zimbabwe issued a prison sentence for Mkambarero Harujavish. The government claims that he was inciting violence, when rights groups say the ruling is based on circumstantial evidence. This is a good time to remember Julian Assange. He exposed crimes committed by the US government, the UK government, the Russian government, the Chinese government, and other governments around the world. Corporations used the tools to create the current version of the nation-state system, with its current borders. Corporations often use the media to portray governments of various nation-states as friends or enemies. According to their rules, a person born in New Mexico in 1822 is a Mexican citizen who should be ready to kill or get killed to keep New Mexico as a part of Mexico, to be deemed a nationalist or a patriot. But a person born in New Mexico in 1922 is a U.S. citizen who should be ready to kill or get killed to keep New Mexico as a part of the United States, to be deemed a nationalist or a patriot. Assange's case demonstrates that the corporations and governments can't even stay committed to their own rules. The corporations have been using the tools in governments to commit crimes, and they've been using them to avoid accountability. Corporations are using tools in the US government to charge Assange with espionage, yet under their own rules, the Espionage Act can't be applied in Assange's case because he is not a US citizen. When corporations are using tools in the US government to charge Assange with espionage, which means that they're defying their own rules, they're using tools in the UK government to keep Assange in prison and using tools in the Australian government to accept this situation, under their own nation state rules. The Australian government should have been protecting Assange as an Australian citizen. This means that the corporations are using tools in various governments to commit crimes, and they're using tools in various governments to avoid accountability. They're using tools in the US government, the UK government, and the Australian government to defy their own nation-state rules to imprison Assange because he exposed crimes committed by the US government, the UK government, the Russian government, the Chinese government, and other governments. There are people around the world who are ready to accept the vaccines, but didn't get them because corporations are using the tools to maintain a development system based on patents and monopolies. There are people around the world who don't trust the vaccines because the corporations are using the tools to avoid accountability. Poverty exists because corporations are using the tools to take huge loads of the people's money instead of a reasonable amount. That's money taken from hospitals, schools, housing projects, and poverty is a global issue. The racial wealth gap exists because they've been taking more money from certain groups of people, and the racial wealth gap is a global issue. Justice implies preventing these tools and corporations from taking the people's money, and that's a global solution. The billionaires who own the corporations and the tools don't want the people to know that states aren't real. They're socio-political constructs. These billionaires know that more people around the world, regardless of all opinions and beliefs about nationalism, patriotism, internationalism, are acknowledging that Israel is an apartheid state established on occupied lands. Justice implies people with different religions, races, birthplaces, living together and fighting for their rights. People didn't choose their birthplaces in time, but they can choose what to say and how to act. The billionaires who own the corporations and the tools know that the people can change the current system. They know it when they see Jews fighting for the rights of Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, atheists. They know it when they see people in the US demonstrating that they care about the people in Asia. They know it when they see people in Glasgow demonstrating that they care about the people in Congo. They know it when they see people in Alberta demonstrating that they're rejecting structural racism. Those who are fighting for a better world deserve freedom, and corporate tools should be sent to prison. This is a part of a book titled Enlightened Populism: Reflections on the News Cycle of a Pandemic, available for purchase on Amazon.